Do you want to get super rich? Do you crave all those luxury mansions and the yacht and sports cars? Well, if the answer to our questions is yes, then stay tuned till the end of the video. Welcome to Wealthiest Mind. Today, we are going to let you in on the secret recipe to be filthy rich very soon. We present to you the 15 steps to get rich. Ultimate Guide. Number 15. Mentally committed. Getting rich begins with your thinking, with the conviction that you can truly earn wealth. The most common blunder is believing that becoming a millionaire is impossible. The first step is to decide whether you want to be a millionaire, multimillionaire, or billionaire. Then you must repeatedly reaffirm that decision until you remain committed and attain your goal. Number 14. Do the math. Then, crunch the statistics to discover what it takes to make 7 figures, or whatever your particular goal is. To achieve any objective, you must first believe in its viability as a realistic and practicable goal, which may be accomplished easily by performing million-dollar math. How many different ways may $1 million be collected? According to Cardone, if you get 5,000 customers to buy a $200 product, you'll have $1 million. Alternatively, if 5,000 individuals paid you $17 every month for a year, you'd reach 1 million. Of course, these are oversimplified examples, but the concept remains. Do the math to establish possibility, then construct strategy. Number 13. Start paying off the debt if you have any. We personally like the snowball strategy because it is the most effective at keeping you motivated to pay off your debt. Once you've organized your bills and devised a plan to follow, you may begin paying off your debts and accumulating wealth. The only option is to leave this loan out of the plan for the time being because you may deduct the interest and the sum is most likely your greatest. Once you've done the math and realized how feasible it is to become extremely wealthy, you should concentrate on diversifying your revenue streams. After all, most self-made millionaires have at least 3 streams of income. There are numerous options to supplement your income nowadays, including internet sales from home, writing blogs, editing for authors, launching a podcast, and so on. Real estate rentals, stock market investments, side enterprises, or part-time work like teaching a language or driving for Lyft could all be additional revenue streams. Number 12. Find out who has money and spend time with them. Ask yourself, who has my money? Make a list of who has your money, who wants your money, and what you may swap with them. Whether you have a service, a product, or an idea, the first question you should ask yourself is, who has my money? You don't need to produce money. Instead, you need to connect with those who have already amassed wealth and are willing to sell your skills and knowledge for what they have. He claims that there is no shortage of funds. The goal is to get in front of those who have it, whether they are investors or potential buyers, and present them with value. Number 11. Stay broke. Stay broke no matter how much you boost your income. You should make it a point to never, ever leave money lying about. When you begin to increase your income, immediately transfer any surpluses to sacred accounts that are out of your reach and designated for future investing. This is a method of paying oneself first. Invest in your money before you pay anyone else. You will never be tempted to squander or waste money that is sitting around this way. Furthermore, when you're broke, you're motivated. This state of being broke encouraged me to continue generating fresh revenue and reinforce the acts that had previously proven fruitful. Number 10. Save to invest. Don't save to save. Investing money is the only way to become extremely wealthy, and the only reason to save money is to one day invest it. This is only the beginning of the process. If you wish to continue growing money, you must repeat and reinforce these actions. However, the rewards might be enormous. You may become a billionaire, decabillionaire, or richer by just thinking bigger from the start, then hyper-focusing and repeating the process we've outlined. Number 9. Spend smart. Another factor in being wealthy is spending wisely. What exactly does this mean? It entails not only keeping a close check on your expenditures, but also purchasing high-quality things, even if they're more expensive. because choosing quality over quantity makes items last longer and ultimately saves you money. This is a well-kept secret that the wealthy employ on a regular basis. They rarely concentrate solely on the price. Instead, they concentrate on the value. Number 8. Track your net worth. When we discussed goals earlier, we said that you should track your progress throughout the year. Calculating your net worth is an excellent approach to track your progress. Your net worth is just the sum of your assets less your obligations. It provides valuable insight into how you are progressing towards your financial objectives. Number 7. Invest. Unless you invest, you will never get wealthy. Okay, you can win the lottery, which is unlikely, or receive a $1 million bequest from a long-lost uncle, which is also unlikely. But actually, investing in the stock market is your best bet. We understand that some readers would sooner walk over burning coals than invest in the stock market, but it isn't all that awful. Indeed, if you follow the investment advice posts, you will be a successful investor. This means that your money will grow over time. Number 6. Consider real estate. Real estate investing is another great way to build wealth. The biggest downside is it can take you a long time. Real estate investing is another excellent strategy to accumulate wealth. The main disadvantage is that it can take a long time to accumulate savings. However, after you've done this, you'll be able to set wealth creation on autopilot. Of course, there is an option to directly owning rental properties. You can participate in real estate crowdfunding. Number 5. Work hard. Working hard goes hand in hand with being a lifelong learner. Even if you keep up with the latest developments in your field, you won't be able to get by. You must put forth a lot of effort. This entails completing a large number of tasks. Take up new tasks. Help out wherever you can, but it doesn't mean you have to work 80 hours a week. In fact, working 50 or 60 hours a week wouldn't be a bad thing. The goal is to work hard enough that you won't have to worry about your finances. Starting your own business can lead to a lot of financial success, but it doesn't mean you have to start a franchise or invest a lot of money. In fact, the smaller it can be, the better. If you have a problem with your employment for any reason, you can still have other side hustles that perform for extra money. Number 4. Become valuable. Knowledge empowers. You should be educating yourself at all times, regardless of your age. We live in a fast-paced world where technology is constantly developing, which means that if you don't keep up with evolving your skill set, you will be left behind. The more knowledge and information you consume, the more likely you are to stay your work, obtain raises, and become wealthy. To become valuable at work is related to the previous idea about working hard. By proving your worth to your manager and your firm, you can reduce your chances of being laid off and earn more money. How exactly do you go about doing this? Your manager must regard you as someone who is essential to the company's survival. Create innovative ways of doing things and demonstrate your originality to do this. It will naturally increase your worth and desire. Number 3. Network. Some individuals do not believe networking is necessary, but it is. You never know when you will need the assistance of your network. The more extensive your network, the more possibilities you will have. This could entail getting assistance with things like finding a job or simply getting assistance with a project you're working on. Number 2. Marry smart. Yes, we had to include this one, and we cannot emphasize it enough. The reason is straightforward. Marriage has the power to make or shatter your prospects of ever becoming wealthy. If you marry wisely, you will work as a team to increase your wealth over time. If you marry the wrong person, you will constantly be at odds, and your money will be destroyed. Number 1. Change and adapt. Last but not least, changing and adapting is the final phase in the process of becoming affluent. This is a critical step towards financial success. You must adjust and adapt to the times. So many people wind up ruining their finances because they only focus about how much money they need to get whatever they want. This was the ultimate guide to get rich. Have you taken up any of these habits or followed the steps mentioned? What are your thoughts on it? Let us know in the comment box below. And if you like this video, then don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you share it with your friends before calling it a day.